Hey guys, it's Kamaguno. Today I am doing Ultimate Spider-Man 160. Yes, it's finally here. The ending of the death of Spider-Man. So let's see what happens in this issue. Well, first let's talk about the cover. There's a lot of variants for this cover. This is not my favorite cover, but there's a lot of great covers for this. I mean, it's probably a lot more money. But we have just a whole entire white background cover, which looks amazing because, death, the light. Also, which I thought was the best cover, I might even spend extra money in getting it. I don't know how much it is, but it depends how much it is the Uncle Ben and Pete, with his spider suit just walking like this, and they're walking into the light. I thought that was just perfect. Might even get that variant. This is not the best cover, but I'm going on with the variants too. This is a good cover. It's just those variants, those were unbelievable. So let's jump into the story. Big story it is. Now Peter is pretty much dying because of what Norman Osborn's doing. Really, he's giving every punch he has to defeat Norman Osborn and to have Aunt May and all his friends safe. So he fights Norman Osborn to pretty much the last breath he has, and he pretty much defeats Norman Osborn, kinda. He's defeating Norman Osborn by a truck, and by the explosion, he goes back, and Mary Jane sees this, Aunt May, all his loved ones see it. Human Torch, Iceman. So he goes back. He says, promise me, I did it. I did it. And he's like, oh, I did it. I can't believe I did it. I saved everybody, and I have no regrets. Because, I mean, he's a teenager. He's dying. But he has no regrets because he tells Aunt May, don't feel sorry that I died because you didn't. And that's all I care about. If he died, I wouldn't know what I could do with myself. But I saved you. And that means my life is important. I saved you. And that's all that matters. And that's when he dies. Yeah, this is the exact perfect part. I would say. When Aunt May comes, I'm going to just read it. Alright, somebody do something like Mary Jane's like saying, and Aunt May's like, what did you do, boy? What did you do? It's okay, I did it, Spider-Man saying I did it. Yeah, this is the scene. Just hold on, the ambulance is gonna be here, and then these are the words I really, really love. I mean, I'm sorry, spoiling this for you guys, but just feel like these were great words, a perfect ending for it. He's like, don't worry, don't worry. Nothing out. I'm just summing it up. But I couldn't save Uncle Ben, he's like, but I saved you, and that's the important thing. And then he died, and everyone's sad. But the creepiest ending and saddest ending, I guess, kinda, is the villain one. Because in the fire, you see Norman Osborn over here. I mean, it's very slight. If you didn't recognize it and you just read it quickly, you probably wouldn't notice, but he does this smirk. Because in the whole series, like, I want you to die and then my life is complete. My life is complete if you died. And, that was the ending, is Spider-Man died, so who won? I mean, Spider-Man Peter did win because, his aunt is safe. Everyone he loved was safe. He's like, I couldn't do it for Uncle Ben, but I did it for you. And I just felt like in the Ultimate Universe, that was probably the most touching thing ever in this universe. Ever. Best ending, really, was. I mean, did I expect Spider-Man to die? Now, this whole entire story arc has been going on, and did I expect Spider-Man to die? It really, with those story arcs, they say death of Spider-Man. You never really know. I think the best part is not knowing. Yes, it's this big story arc, you want everyone to pick it up, but you never know. Sometimes it means symbolically, yes, he died, In this, he really did die. And with the Ultimate Universe, he could stay dead. I'm going to make a topic video. It's not up yet, but later it'll be up. It's going to be up soon. A couple of minutes. Making a topic video about deaths, and you could go to that video about deaths in comic books. And with the Ultimate Comic Books series, I feel like deaths are more permanent. But if you want more about my interest in deaths, just check out that video, because it's a lot about how I think deaths are in comic books. It's a big thing. But with this death, I feel that it's gonna be permanent. It's the Ultimate Universe. You can pull anything out because with the regular universe, you need those heroes. You need Spider-Man. You can't just say, "Oh, Spider-Man's dead." That's not gonna happen. But with the Ultimate Universe, it's a different universe. There are no rules. You can pull anything in this universe. So I think I really felt more connected that he died. I'm like, Spidey might not come back in this universe. You never know. And the Ultimate Universe started with Spider-Man. So it was pretty sad. With usually comic book deaths, I don't get sad. But with this, it was actually sad because, Spider-Man, he's dead. And you don't know if he's coming back because this is a different universe. And like I said, they're pulling all the stops. There are no rules. So we don't know if this is ending. But it was a perfect ending. Because even in the regular, this Ultimate Universe, the regret that Peter always has on his shoulders and why he's been doing this and why he's Spider-Man, with great power comes great responsibility, is because Uncle Ben died. Now that he couldn't do anything about it. In the regular universe, he was at a wrestling match, and he forgot, he was so angry at Uncle Ben, but he used his powers for selfishness. So now that he saved Aunt May and he gave his life to save Aunt May, he would have done it for Uncle Ben, but now he has no regrets, and now he could go see Uncle Ben. Because that's what that perfect cover was, like Uncle Ben and him just walk into the light. I just thought that was perfect. Just a perfect ending, and I can't wait to pick up Ultimate Fallout. I think just seeing how everyone reacts to this, Mary Jane, Gwen, Aunt May, and then seeing if Norman Osborn's alive. I don't know if you guys noticed that he did that smile. It's really insignificant, like not insignificant, but very unnoticeable, I would say. Like, he just keeps getting closer and closer. Like, you didn't really recognize he was frowning at first, then he just smiles. That's how evil he is. The art was really great for this issue. It's the old-fashioned Ultimate art. I love it. They've been experimenting for this series a little bit of their art, and I just like that they went back to their roots and they went back to the Ultimate art they started with issue 1 for their last issue. Definitely pick this issue up. Sad issue. It's been such hype for it, but it was definitely worth the hype. Definitely worth the hype. So guys, pick this up, and I'm sorry to spoil the ending for you guys, but Marvel already did that for you guys, so they already revealed that Spider-Man was dead. There was pictures of him flying around in a new suit. Could that be Spider-Man? Who's that going to be? Who knows what's going to happen next? Pick up Ultimate Fallout when it comes out. I'm totally excited. Pick up this issue. 5 stars. Again, I'm really excited for this ending. Best issue I read this week was this issue. If you haven't read Ultimate Spider-Man, maybe get some Ultimate Spider-Man issues. That way you really get the feeling of him dying. But if you know Spider-Man, it's pretty much the same. Alright, Aunt May, thanks. It's just him as a younger kid. A little bit of a different story. But for this last issue, it's more, alright, you still have that feeling if Spider-Man died in real universe. So, this was Comic Uno. I hope you enjoyed.